What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today, I want to talk about the latest Canibus album produced by Bronze Nazareth, titled, hold on, I gotta look at this because this is one of them funny tongue twisters. Time flies, life dies, Phoenix rise. Okay, if you're a subscriber to my channel, Canibus goes without introduction. Dope fucking MC, legendary MC to me. You know, I think I've said this before. If not, I'm gonna repeat it. He's probably in my top 10 favorite MCs of all time. And this album right here continues to prove that. So, without further ado, let me just jump into this. It's getting late. I want to go home. I want to sleep. So I'm gonna jump into this fucking review real quick. Artwork. You got the shit up front. Looks like a package of some sorts with Paul G. Allen's. It looks like an invite, like an invitation. You got a pad and I don't know what that is with the Canibus logo on it, but right here. Let's open it up. Oh, let me show you the back. Back is a track listing, very basic on the back. Let me turn this around, the CD around, so it's right side up. So there's the CD, back of the insert. Also promoting Rip the Jacker 100 right there. You can see it coming soon. If any of y'all are Rip the Jacker or Canibus fans, you know what the fuck that is. Take the CD out. And there you go. Picture of Phoenix over there. You have a picture of Kevlar 7 right there, a deceased MC from the Wise Men, a brother in arms or brother in rhyme with Bronze Nazareth. By the way, Bronze Nazareth is the one who produced this album. Like I said before, let me just make that perfectly clear, because on the front it titles the album as Canibus and Bronze Nazareth. He handles majority of the album, of the production on here, on this album. Alright, so let me take this insert out real quick. I showed you front and back, so we're gonna open this up. Oh yeah, the back right here, that's Canibus's thank yous. So you open this up and you have sort of like a collage, like a photo collage of Canibus's friends and family, as well as Bronze Nazareth's friends and family and shit. And on the back of that, you already saw the front. There's Canibus's thank yous. You have Bronze Nazareth's thank yous. And you have the credits over over here. So this is pretty basic. Let me put this back. Let me jump right into this fucking review real quick. Excuse me. Production on this bitch. Y'all have heard me talk about Bronze Nazareth before. Dope MC, dope producer. He's probably one of my favorites on the scene right now. Definitely Wu-Tang influenced. If you listen to the Wise Men, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you listen to Bronze Nazareth solo shit, y'all know what I'm talking about. Definitely has that RZA, like early RZA feel for some of the, most of his production. Who else is on here? You have Schematics and Domingo and Kevlar 7 on the final track. And no, Pete Rock doesn't produce on here. He's just featured on here. So other than Bronze Nazareth, you have 3 other producers, but they all do 1 track each. So production on here, I mean, he's got pretty much well-known names, and you know, the production on here I have no problem with. Features on here, you have Mikey Destruction, Devastating Tito, DJ Slice. You have Classic Pack, Killer Priest, Raekwon, Corrupt, Craig G, Bronze Nazareth himself a couple times. And you know, you kind of have to expect that if you're a fan of his. You know, he's not just gonna produce, he's gonna get down on the mic. You got Battle MC Disaster. You have Pete Rock, who I just mentioned prior, as an MC, not producing. And you have Pirate. You got 17 tracks on here. Few skits, about, what is it, 1, 2, 3, I think about 3 or 4 skits, yeah, about 3, yeah, I think 3 skits on here. Well, 4 if you count the outro, but you have a secret track connected to that. You know, you get a healthy portion of Canibus on here. Features do their thing. I'm not too familiar with Mikey Destruction, Devastating Tito, and DJ Slice. I mean, that's the name of a track, but they're obviously MCs on here. It doesn't have them as features. I guess it would be kind of redundant to label them twice on there. That's track 2. I don't know if y'all could see it up there. See Mikey Destruction, Devastating Tito, and DJ Slice. They're good. They're good MCs. I think Canibus kind of you know, is a little bit more seasoned. You can kind of hear that on there. Not saying that they're bad, but you know, Canibus is, to me, more seasoned. Maybe I gotta look these guys up. Maybe I have had a run-in with these guys and just not known it. This is going into the pros and cons, by the way. So, you know, content. Y'all know Canibus is not one to run from content. Stuff he's talking about on here, like a track 3, Canibus Audio Biography, part 01. Dope track. I mean, just from the title alone, you know, it's sort of it's a autobiography, but he calls it audio biography. And dope track, you know, definitely, you know, he has tracks on here like this one that go over that 4-minute mark. Canibus ain't afraid of that. You know, he's gonna give you raw fucking lyrics, and the way he breaks shit down. is fucking dope. And that track is a definite example of that, because there have been many rappers who tell you stories about their life, and you know, he makes it very interesting because he'll break it down lyric by lyric, and you know, make something so simple sound so complex. The King Sent for me, the Samuel Riders remix, fucking ill. There's a posse cut with Raekwon, Corrupt, Craig G, and Bronze Nazareth. Them dudes go in, beat hard as fuck. I don't expect any less. Bronze Horses featuring Killer Priest, dope shit. You know, them two were in the Four Horsemen together. You know, hopefully they finish that album sometime soon, man. Let me just leave it like that, because I mean, when I'm hearing especially them two on the track, it's like, god damn it, you know, it's kind of like a tease for me, and that kind of pisses me off. Here's one of the draws on this album, Battle Buddies for Life, track 7, featuring Disaster. Now, you know, lately you can't bring up Canibus and not think about the whole fucking, what was it, King of the Dot bullshit, where he battled Disaster, and you know, the whole Notebook incident. To me, that doesn't really, you know, sway me from any of the accolades that Canibus has received. And you know, a lot of people, you know, they turn their back on Canibus again, you know, because a lot of hip-hop fans are fair weather fans. But this track right here with Disaster on it, when I heard he was gonna be on this album, it was an instant draw for me. I was like, god damn, you know, that's fucking ill that Disaster is gonna be on this track. I wonder how it's gonna sound, because I've never heard Disaster over a beat before. If there are any tracks of him rhyming over a beat, please feel free to send me in that direction. But this was fucking dope, how Disaster had a killer verse, and then Canibus came in on his verse. And what I found interesting was the sample that was played. What the fuck was it? Basically, it was like alluding to, you know, when you think about it, it was alluding to him losing but getting up and actually, you know, teaming up with him. That's what I got from it. Him actually, you know, saying, yeah, I lost to him, but this is my dude, you know, and it actually went with the rhyme. I forget what it is, but I know one of y'all gonna be like, oh, it's from this movie or whatever. So feel free to let me know what that is. But that's a great track right there. Dope beat, dope lyrics, dope flow. Another one that I want to talk about without going too far into this, This Is Rome featuring Pirate. I'm not familiar with Pirate, but that track is a play on Black Rob's track, what the fuck is it called? Whoa. His seminal track that you know, this is whoa. Na 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 na. Whoa. I know I'm fucking up that beat. But Canibus and Pirate are both going in on how Earth, or maybe I should say America, is like a Roman Empire. They're comparing it to a Roman Empire. And I like that play on Whoa by Black Rob. And one of the last tracks that I really want to go into on here, Mr. Montana, Thank You. That track, he's talking to Nasir Montana of, I believe it's Conspiracy Worldwide Radio. And this track, to me, let me just put it like this. This is one of the reasons why I like Canibus so much, because I like MCs that can basically take a concept that seems like nothing and make a track out of it. That track, he's talking about Mr. Montana. Mr. Montana, I guess Canibus was supposed to be on the show, and Mr. Montana was like, oh, he's not picking up, he's not picking up. So he took this, the part of Mr. Montana saying he was gonna call Canibus or whatever, and how Canibus wasn't picking up. I didn't listen to that actual show. I have listened to Conspiracy Worldwide Radio. Dope fucking hip-hop related show or podcast or whatever. It's fucking dope. I've listened to it before, but if you haven't, get on that. But Canibus is talking about Jesus, I think he was on one show talking about, you know, hip-hop evolving and spreading ideas, and I think it was dope how he kind of took that and said he was hiding in a bunker all this time. That's why he wasn't picking up the phone, you know. And at the end, he was it was like, Canibus, you're not picking up. Yeah, I fucking love that track. I mean, again, my explanation of it really isn't doing it much justice, but when you hear it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. There was a track that was a promo track that featured Kool G Rap, and it's not on here. That kind of pissed me off because I thought Kool G Rap was actually gonna be on here. I thought it was rumored to be on here, but that might be a promo track or something that Canibus is saving for, you know, a B-side or something. But my rating of this album, I would say I would give it an 8 to an 8.25. I'm very happy with this album. I've had it in rotation for a while, you know. Don't be surprised if you see it on my end of the year shit. Shout out my homie Canibus. Shout out to Bronze Nazareth as well. And that's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Oh, and shout out to Canibus too, by the way, for that track, audio biography, Canibus audio biography. I never knew, as much as a Howard Stern fan I am, I never knew he was on that show. It must have been during when Can I Bust, his debut album came out, and he must have went on there with Wyclef or some shit, because at the end of the track audio biography, it actually plays a clip. He actually ends the song talking about how he was on the Howard Stern show, and it plays that some of the clips of him talking to Howard Stern and shit. So that was actually ill to hear. So that was a pleasant surprise, but just want to throw that out there. But y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, support dope shit. Shout out to Rip the Jacker Infinity promo and Rip 123K. Hope you're pleased with that review, alright? Peace, bitches.